Welcome to the first episode in a new series, where I'll be covering the meta build orders for different civs and Civ 6 multiplayer with a better balanced game mod. Today, we'll be looking at Mbande, who in my opinion is one of the strongest leaders in free-for-all multiplayer right now. Let's take a look at how I use this civ's bonuses to snag an easy victory. I plan to start the game with a typical commercial hub opening with internal trade routes boosted by the Governor Magnus. Congo is a civ with few early game bonuses, so a conventional opening like this is best. If you're unfamiliar with this strategy, you can check out the video I've already made highlighting it. The first decision I make in this game, which is specific to my civ, is my Pantheon Choice, God of War and Plunder. As Congo, you should always strongly consider taking this Pantheon. The important part of this Pantheon is that it grants +1 Great Merchant point for every commercial hub in your empire. This is increased by 50% due to Congo's bonus. Whereas a typical civ with this Pantheon would gain 2 Great Merchant points passively for every commercial hub, Congo will instead gain 3. This adds up fast, and I use the power of this Pantheon and civ combo to grab nearly all of the best Great Merchants without needing to run a single project. Seriously, the amount of control this allows you to exert over great merchants is ridiculous. While other pantheons can be good on Congo if you have the right spawn for them, God of War and Plunder should always be your default Pantheon choice if you're uncertain. Ideally as this civ, you want to go for Pen, Brush, and Voice as your first Golden Age dedication, but as my scouts were extremely unlucky in this game, I ended up going for a Dark Age instead. I rush feudalism and spam 5-charge builders everywhere, a typical Civ 6 mid-game. As Congo, do not be afraid to settle multiple cities with no access to water. When settling cities in the mid-game, fresh water is merely a suggestion for Congo, thanks to the power of their unique neighborhood district, the Mbande. Mbandes are unlocked earlier than, and cost half as much production as, an ordinary neighborhood, and always grant +5 housing, +2 food, and +4 gold. These more than make up for the lack of access to fresh water. Finally, I get to the real power spike of this civ as I unlock the Guild Civic, and with it, my aforementioned unique district. This stage of the game is where my intricate district planning really pays off. You see, I want 1 Mbande per city in order to activate my leader bonus for the extra culture and gold in every city. However, I'm not placing these districts haphazardly. They're all carefully planned to maximize the adjacencies of my commercial hubs and theater squares. The extra commercial hub adjacency this civ gets from Mbandes is easy to overlook, but it's actually critical to the central strategy this civ revolves around. In this particular game, I'm able to enter a heroic age, and therefore can snag the Pen, Brush, and Monumentality Golden Age dedications in addition to Free Inquiry. Free Inquiry, however, is the real star of the show here, and should always be your choice when entering the medieval era as this civ. This dedication grants science equal to the adjacency of every commercial hub and harbor in your empire, and boy oh boy does Mbande get some big commercial hub adjacencies. My commercial hubs have been meticulously planned from the beginning so that I can easily get Mbandes adjacent to multiple commercial hubs at once, resulting in enormous adjacencies. When planning this out, remember, Mbandes can only be placed on woods and rainforests. Make sure not to accidentally chop these features in places where you want to put your unique district down. For the duration of this Golden Age, I keep in the policy card Town Charters, which doubles the adjacency of my commercial hubs. This card also doubles the bonus signs granted to me by Free Inquiry, so it's a must-have. On turn 60, you can see that this card is granting me 50 commercial hub adjacency. This means that I'm gaining 100 science from Free Inquiry, 50 from the base adjacencies of my commercial hubs, and 50 from the extra adjacency added by the policy card. At this stage of the game, it's typical for most of your science to be from Free Inquiry when playing this civ. As you can see, our district placements have been meticulously planned out to maximize the adjacency of both our commercial hubs and our theater squares, even while only having 11 Mbandes in 10 cities. A common mistake players often make when playing the civ is placing too many Mbandes in an effort to get your adjacencies as high as possible. Instead of focusing on the quantity of Mbandes, you should be focusing on the quality of them. 1 per city is usually plenty. With all of my science being provided for free by my Golden Age dedication, my production is freed up to be spent on cultural infrastructure instead. This is where I take advantage of more of Mbande's bonuses, notably cheaper archaeologists and 50% increased great writer, artist, and musician points. Theater Square projects are an extremely efficient way to spend your production in the mid-game on this Civ, and I quickly find myself recruiting a ton of great people. I rush the natural history civic and assess the number of nearby antiquity sites in order to determine the number of archaeological museums to build. I want to fill up my museums as quickly as possible due to the bonus yields Congo gets on artifacts and sculptures. In the modern era, I start pursuing a typical Congolese culture victory. A key feature of this is shopping malls, which are substantially buffed by the Better Balanced game mod to be a staple of culture victories. Thanks to the fact that I already have my unique neighborhoods built in every city, I can start spamming shopping malls right away, resulting in an enormous amount of gold, tourism, and amenities throughout my empire. I grab the final promotion for the governor Moksha and move him to my capital city. I've built this city out to have as many great work slots as possible. As I'm playing Congo, the palace has room for 5 great work slots instead of 1. Furthermore, I have Apadana for 2 more great work slots, I used a great merchant to build a bank with 2 more great work slots, and I'm constructing Hermitage for 4 more great artwork slots. Hermitage has natural synergy with Congo as it automatically themes all great works of art placed in it. This allows me to easily theme my sculptures, which doubles the bonus yields on them from my Civ bonuses. This city also contains my government plaza, allowing me to build a natural history museum, providing 4 more generic great work slots. By spamming Theater Square projects, I'd be able to leverage Congo's bonus great artist and musician points to quickly fill up the many great work slots in the city, all of which will benefit from Moksha's promotion, which doubles tourism on great works in his city. As the modern era civics tree unlocks shopping malls, democracy, and stadiums all in short succession, my empire will have an excessively high amount of amenities soon. I make sure to take advantage of this by queuing up another wave of settlers, by settling new cities within 6 tiles of my factories, switching from coal to oil power plants, and using builders to chop nearby features. I'm planning to create several new, highly productive cities in short order, which will help contribute towards my culture victory. As I tech computers and environmentalism to double my tourism and begin spamming rock bands, and the lobby has voted to concede the game to me. Well, it was fun while it lasted. If you want to see a deeper look at these strategies, be sure to check out the full VOD of this game that I'll be uploading soon. I plan to continue this series by posting more spotlights on different civs, so be sure to subscribe to catch my future uploads. If there's any civ in particular you'd like to see a video on, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.